I was trained as a lawyer, and I went to the best law school in the country. And I graduated from law school in the 50s and became part of the Justice Department of the United States under President John F. Kennedy. And the one thing I can't tolerate is injustice, particularly in this country. Because throughout this long ordeal, certain things became evident. One, Antonio Margarito did not know that those hand wraps were illegal, and there was something bad in those wraps. Not one shred of proof. Some writers talk about, well, he got off because there wasn't clear and convincing evidence. Bullshit. He got it. There wasn't one shred of evidence. And indeed, at the hearing, inspectors from the California Commission, who have since been fired by that august body, testified and gave affidavits that observing him with his hands being wrapped, they were willing to testify that he did not know. And then there were the writers, not all of them, some of them, well, they said he must have known. A careful writer like Tom Hauser, who's also a law school graduate, interviewed 5 trainers, 5 independent trainers: Freddie Roach, Emanuel Stewart, Dan Birmingham, Pat Burns, and Hassim Richardson, Mosley's trainer, all of whom said we could put a bad pad in hand wraps and the fighter would never know. Aha, said the writers. But a fighter, an experienced fighter, would know that the hand wraps are bad. How? Maybe, I'm not a fighter, if they put gloves on and started hitting the pads, they can see something was wrong. But that didn't happen in this case. These bad inserts were discovered while the wrapping was still going on, so he had no opportunity to test them out. Look, there is still justice in this country, and I don't care what minority you come from, you're entitled to the highest level of justice. Evidence is what convicts. Lack of evidence means that there shouldn't have been any penalty in the first place. There was a revocation. He served his time. And thank God the people in the Texas Boxing Commission who reviewed all the testimony and so forth came to the same conclusion. Because that's America. Evidence determines guilt or innocence. And there was not one shred of evidence that Antonio Margarito knew anything about the hand wrap. So I am very pleased, Antonio, that we waged this fight with you shoulder to shoulder, because we finally brought about justice. And you will fight on November 13th, the fight of your life, and I'm sure you're going to come well prepared and give a great account of yourself, because you've always done that in the years that we've promoted you. The former welterweight champion of the world, Antonio Margarito.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Primero que nada, quiero dar las gracias a Bob por hacer real esta pelea.
First of all, I'd like to thank Bob Arum for making this fight real.
A la empresa Sabran, a mis abogados, con la ayuda que me dieron.
To everyone at Top Rank and to my attorneys with all the help they gave me.
Y pues no hay mucho que decir. Estoy muy contento y motivado por esta pelea. Mucho tiempo la había pedido.
Not much to say. You know, I've been asking for this fight a long time. I'm very happy and motivated that it's here.
Quiero dar las gracias también a Manny por aceptar esta pelea.
I want to thank Manny for taking this fight.
Todos los problemas yo los olvidé, quedaron en el pasado, estamos en el presente.
Everything that's happened is in the past. We're now in the present.
Creo que es un momento de demostrar, tengo fe en salir con el brazo en alto el 13 de noviembre y por favor no se pierdan esta pelea.
It's time to show everyone I'm still very good, and nobody wants to miss this fight. It's going to be a great fight, and you know, now is the present. Forget about the past.
Quiero agradecer también a la comisión de Texas por regresarme la licencia.
I also want to thank the Commission of Texas for relicensing me.
Y también al Consejo Mundial de Boxeo por hacer la pelea.
The WBC for sanctioning this fight.
Y gracias, y un saludo a todos los fanáticos. ¡Viva México!
Thank you everyone, especially the fans. Thank you.
The Cowboys are setting up the stadium to seat 70,000 people. If those tickets are sold, and we believe they will be, and maybe more, it will be the biggest attendance at a live gate in recent times in the United States. The biggest crowd was 60-some thousand at the Superdome for the Ali Spinks fight, and we believe that this will set the record modern times for a live attendance at an event. Tickets will be priced from $50 to $700, and they will go on sale on September 18th. We're also very pleased to announce today that this fight will be fought for the vacant WBC Super Welterweight Championship. Manny Pacquiao, in seeking to win this fight, will be going for an unheard of 8th world title in 8 different divisions. Nobody in boxing history has even come close. I had the privilege of going to the Philippines during the last campaign, and Manny Pacquiao was up for his congressional seat against the eldest son of a family that owned every business in the province of Serengeti, every business. And that family and its allies had held every office in the province for 25 years. So he had absolutely no chance at all of winning the election. When I got there, people were saying, "Why are you wasting your time? There is no way that Manny Pacquiao is going to win." Well, I was worried because I love Manny and I wanted to see him succeed. But damn it, when those election results came in, you understand there were 7 different areas in the province, and every area has dozens of barangas, which are townships, little towns. So they report by barangas. And every baranga came in. And not only was Manny winning in each baranga, but in some he was winning by as much of 9-1. And the election turned out to be a rout. And when the votes were in, he didn't lose 1 township in the entire province. And he did it not necessarily because his name was Manny Pacquiao. He did it because he learned that in an election you organize, and he organized every baranga with supporters, brought out the vote, and talk about bringing out the vote. In the Philippines, they put us to shame. We're lucky if 50% of the voters vote. In the Philippines, it's between 85 and 90% of voters come out to vote. And so he's now the congressman from Sarangani. To the best of my knowledge, he is the first professional boxer, while he is pursuing his boxing career, to be a representative of the highest parliamentary body in his country. That is a real tremendous achievement, and it's just starting because, as his advisor, Attorney Gakal, told me, 2016, you're going to be vice president, and hopefully, while I'm still around, we're going to the presidential inaugural.
It's afternoon already. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. I'm here again. I would like to thank everybody, especially all the press and media, and all the fans in boxing. And I want to say a couple words of Spanish.
Yes.
No era mi intención pelear contra otro boxeador mexicano, pero así pasan las cosas. I'm just a fighter doing my job, and it's gonna be a great fight, and this is what people want to see the fight, is to have a lot of action in the ring. And I believe that Margarito, you have a capability to give a good show, and his fighting style is very impressive, and his style is very aggressive fighter. He's strong and bigger than me, so we have to train hard of both of us to give a good show on November 13th. So all I can say is please watch and don't miss it. It's going to be a great fight on November 13th. Thank you very much.
Right here, Manny. Margarito. Face to face, face to face. All right, Manny. Face to face. Face to face, Manny. Manny, face to face. Tiger look! Yan! Ganda! Ayos! Anthony!